Pandemic threat from deadly Pandora's box of viruses to reawaken in melting Arctic. Viruses and bacteria absent from the biosphere of life on Earth for thousands of years and to which our immune system is dangerously unaccustomed to are reawakening as climate change melts the permafrost of Siberia. Climate change is melting permafrost soils that have been frozen for thousands of years, and as the soils melt they are releasing ancient viruses and bacteria that, having lain dormant, are springing back to life. Frozen permafrost soil is the perfect place for bacteria to remain alive for very long periods of time, perhaps as long as 1,000,000 years. That means melting ice could potentially open a Pandora's box of diseases. Evolutionary biologist Jean-Michel Claverie at Aix-Marseille University in France said, "Permafrost is a very good preserver of microbes and viruses because it is cold, there is no oxygen, and it is dark." Pathogenic viruses that can infect humans or animals might be preserved in old permafrost layers, including some that have caused global epidemics in the past. Recently researchers from China and the US embarked on a field trip to Tibet in 2015 and discovered 28 previously undiscovered virus groups in a melting glacier. They recently detailed their findings in a paper posted to the non-peer-reviewed preprint website Biosif. The researchers drilled a 164-foot hole into the glacier, gathered 2 ice core samples from the 15,000-year-old glacier, and then later identified them in a laboratory. In total, they identified 33 virus groups, 28 of which were completely new to science. And, in August 2016, in a remote corner of Siberian tundra called the Yamal Peninsula in the Arctic Circle, a 12-year-old boy died and at least 20 people were hospitalized after being infected by anthrax. The theory is that, over 75 years ago, a reindeer infected with anthrax died and its frozen carcass became trapped under a layer of frozen soil, known as permafrost. Then it stayed until a heat wave in the summer of 2016, when the permafrost thawed. This exposed the reindeer corpse and released infectious anthrax into nearby water and soil, and then into the food supply. More than 2,000 reindeer grazing nearby became infected, which then led to the small number of human cases. From Tibet to the Arctic and then to Antarctica, glaciers and ice caps around the world are melting at alarming rates. Scientists are racing the clock and climate change to collect, identify, and catalog the microbes found in ancient ice. Having a record of these bacteria, viruses, and fungi paints a sharper picture of our prehistoric past and could be valuable for use in studying future pathogens. Meltwater from glaciers and ice caps could ferry harmful pathogens along streams, rivers, and other important waterways, potentially exposing humans to new microbes, the researchers report.